Approved by Quaker Windows. People have often told me that high school will be the best 4 years of your life, and I sure hope not, and here's why. High school has its ups and downs, just like every part of life. For me personally, the ups are obvious. Getting ice cream with my Scholar Bowl family, earning myself a tidy scholarship, and graduating with a handful of trophies and honors. The downs are probably just as obvious to anyone who found me crying in a bathroom after a bad test. Just being a high schooler is exhausting in many ways. Hormones are high, you worry about what everyone thinks of you, and geez, we have another math test this week, we just took one. Everybody knows those feelings, but one of the biggest downs of high school really doesn't get talked about. The quarterback of the football team, the basketball player who makes it to state, or the best high jumper in the school is going to get recognized in a really big way. The lead in the school play might receive flowers and praise afterwards, and the academically inclined, they're right here, wearing EHS sashes and giving speeches. But there are other quieter victories happening every day at this school that get pushed aside. For some kids, it was a challenge just getting out of bed to make it to first hour because they couldn't see an end goal. Or maybe it was a challenge to pay attention in class knowing they'd probably never have to calculate the area of a trapezoidal prism when they're studying economics. For some, it might have been the need to help everyone, trying to help their friends and family with every little problem while still maintaining a B average and getting a good night's sleep. For others, it was just trying to love themselves, to try to look in the mirror and see something besides a failure, to try to understand what their purpose could be. If it wasn't any of those, maybe it would be trying to explain to a teacher that no, they didn't have the homework done because they were working an 8-hour shift because food and clothes don't pay for themselves. I know some of the wonderful graduates I'm looking at in the group before me who might have many honors or no honors at all have worked much harder than me to get here. And I want to give all of you the shout out that you deserve. A lot of people want to push these triumphs away because they don't fit into the neat little box of what constitutes high school success. I've had my own share of invisible challenges, nights where I stare at my walls blankly wondering if this was all really worth it, or days where I looked at my anatomy tests and said, yep, that's it, I'm failing. There's no way I'd be standing up here right now if I hadn't had such an amazing support group. My cousins always picked me up when I was down, and brought air horns. My grandparents were there to cheer on for every accomplishment, and my parents have supported me in every endeavor since I came kicking into this world. My dear mother spent today fussing over house guests and making sure graduation was perfect instead of getting the recognition she deserved on Mother's Day, and I'm so grateful to her. Some of us rely on our friends more than others, but no one got here alone. Even students with unsupportive families or self-absorbed friends have a teacher to thank for helping reteach a subject, give a due date extension, or just care about them. I know we have all grown close to at least one teacher in one respect or another, and that's part of what makes graduation scary. It's hard for me to imagine taking math classes without Miss Wyatt's help or not having Miss Garvey proofread my papers. Still, things are about to get much better. Adult life isn't like high school, and being kind and hardworking is about to become much more important than your grade on a test or how far you can throw a football. Sorry, Dawson. You can graduate with every honor in the book, but if your attitude or ethic makes you unemployable, it means nothing. Content in high school is important, but the most important lessons aren't learned in the classroom. They're learned through tears, they're learned through stress, they're learned through hard truth expressed over text message at 3 a.m., which is scary. No matter where we're going, be it college, the military, or the workforce, our high school experience has prepared us for it in a unique way. I know the class of 2019 will go on to do amazing things in every field, and maybe even some new ones. And the friends we've made along the way, they don't just disappear. I'm still going to be texting Emily memes at random points throughout the day. I'm still going to play video games with Eric and Kayla until Miss Hanks finds us up at 4 a.m. And I can't wait to come back here in a few years and hear all about Shaylee's new album, Anna's new engineering project, or Jake's chemistry research. And I may give Abby some flack at our reunions, but in all honesty, I couldn't have picked a more sweet and deserving person to lose the valedictorian race to. There's no denying it at this point. High school is over. No more playing with the band on football Friday nights, no more ACT scores, no more Bosco sticks in the cafeteria. When I found out I'd be giving this speech, I thought I'd better make it a tearjerker because I'll be sad to leave this place. But I couldn't do that because in all honesty, I'm just excited to see what the future holds for me and all my friends. I'll tell you this much, years from now when I'm sitting beside my spouse, watching our teenage daughter panic over her first day of school outfit, I'm not going to envy her. But if high school has given me nothing else, if the books, math equations, anatomy lessons, and philosophical discussions amount to nothing, it has given me this. When that little girl looks at me in a panic, scared to leave middle school, I'll be able to assure her that everything will be okay. Because high school isn't the end of the world. It's only the beginning. Thank you.